Hey, welcome to Spiritual Sense Information for Your Soul. I am Charisse, and I fasted for 3 days, like for real. And I just want to tell you about the process I went through to get there and like my takeaways, like what I got from the whole experience. I've passed out before, so I was very concerned about passing out because of not eating. I think that thought held me back a bit. So when I started fasting, the first day I was like, wow, this is really, really hard. Like this is really hard. Like I think I'm going to die. No, like for real, for real. I think I'm going to die. I have to eat something. I have to eat something, right? These are the thoughts going through my mind. And so the first day, I don't know, maybe like 18 hours in, I had an orange and I ate it. Listen, it tasted so good. I was like, nourish me, keep me alive, right? And then I had Brussels sprouts like at the end of the day. And the second day I said, you know what, maybe I'll just change the parameters of my fast. Maybe I'll do a fruit fast and I'll only do like two, like fruit and vegetables. I'll only do like 2 times a day. I'll just have an orange or I'll have strawberries and then I'll have Brussels sprouts and that'll be it. That's all I eat for the day. And so the second day, that's basically what I did. I had strawberries and then I had Brussels sprouts for dinner. And I mean like 5 Brussels sprouts. And that night, the first night I couldn't sleep, right? But that night I was up like until like 2 a.m. Then I started like Googling spiritual fast and all this stuff. And I remember my friend who fast told me, like you in order to sustain this fast, you have to like tap in. Like you have to think, I cannot do this alone. Like I need God, right? So here I am in my bed. My belly's grumbling. I am just like so hungry and thinking like there's no way I can do this. So this is at the end of the second day. This is like 48 hours in. And I start thinking, you know what? It's been 2 days and literally all I had was an orange, some Brussels sprouts and strawberries. I could have not eaten anything. Like I really could have done this whole thing and not eaten anything. That's when the first click started happening. Reading more, remembering that man cannot live on bread alone. Like I'm calling on Jesus Christ in this moment. I am like all the scriptures that have helped me to get to where I am because I love the Bible. I love the Bible. I love God. I love Jesus. Not in the way that Christians love Jesus, but I really, really love Jesus. And so I just said so many Jesuses throughout this journey. I was like, yo, my man's like, help me. I'm ready now. Like I can do this. After like 48 hours, I'm like, I'm ready now. I'm resetting, right? I'm starting back with like 1. This is my first day now. I'm starting back over. And I woke up feeling so energized and like in such a good mood. I was like, what the weird? How have I like not eaten anything? Like I didn't pack an orange, like I didn't have lunch. And end of my workday, I feel like A++. I'm like so good. I'm so good, right? I'm like, I'm like, I'm still like in the back of my mind, still thinking I might pass out. I might die, right? But it's not like a strong thought anymore. And like every time I started having that thought, I was like, but Jesus got me. Like, for real. Like I cannot do this with willpower alone. Like I need some God energy inside of me helping me do this thing. So by the time dinner time gets around, I'm like, I'll just have some tea. I'm good. Yeah, my belly's grumbling. Let me drink some water. I'm good. Next day, right? So this is like day 2, technically day 4 if you're counting my food fast. This is like day 2. Next day, I am at work. They order lunch for the office. And I'm not like announcing to everyone that I'm on a fast. Like I order lunch, sit with my coworkers at lunch, don't eat anything. Listen, I felt so empowered in being able to have a conversation, not eat, and not even feel frustrated that I wasn't eating. I was just like, this is fine. I can sip on water and be fine. Like this idea that the food is going to like control me or like, no, yo, I control my body. Like for real, I control my body. And so I was so, oh my gosh, I was so impressed with myself. I was like, you looking out for me, for real. So I didn't eat lunch, had some water, had some tea. I'm a chai tea. I'm like obsessed with chai tea right now. I've tried like 10 different varieties, brands. Obsessed with chai tea, that's usually what I sip on. And like more water. Get home, dinner time. I tried I don't watch a lot of TV or anything, but I was trying to get through The Office. I think it's really funny and I'm like, I want to see The Office. So sat down to watch The Office, and I'm snacking on something when I'm in front of the TV. And so it was very like distressing to my body, being in front of the TV and not having anything. And so I had like, my water, but it just wasn't enough. And so I said, you know what? Instead of just sitting in front of TV and like waiting for hours to go and watching this show, I'm gonna do something else. And so I was thinking, this is a spiritual fast for me. So let me put more energy into like the spiritual aspect of it. Not just, I know like tapping in is like very spiritual, but I just needed to be doing more. And so second day, I meditated, I prayed, I read, and I journaled. That's what I did the second day. And felt incredible. I went to bed early. Like my bedtime is usually 10, but I went like 8:30, probably I was started winding down. Still could not get to sleep. So again, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. I'm not Googling anything. I think I was doing some reading, but I was also doing a lot of praying. I was just talking to God, just having like that conversation really, and just like reflecting on the process and the days that went by, and I had fruit and now I'm not doing it, and like how incredible it is that I'm in this space where I'm not eating anything. I was just so like, wow, I'm really doing this. And like, I'm not angry that I can't get to sleep. I'm just like having the experience. Third day, I wake up again with all this energy and I am confused. How do I have all this energy? How am I in such a good mood when I am eating nothing? I've eaten nothing. I'm eating nothing. I'm like, what? I'm so good. I don't look tired. I don't sound tired. I'm so good. I'm like so good. So that day was like a smooth day, really. I wanted to end my fast like with a bang. Maybe not the best description, but I got up at 4 to meditate. Like those 4 or 5, between 4 and 6 is like the best times to meditate. I don't do that on a regular basis, but I have a whole other video called Why I Stopped Meditating. I do not like do that. But this is situational and I'm not fasting every day. So I really wanted to tap in then. Amazing, just an amazing meditation. And then I went back to bed, but then I got up right with the energy and I went to the park. Because I said, I need to go out in nature. I had read like the most strenuous activity you should do while you're fasting is walk. And so I went for a walk at my park and it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I usually run at this park. I never walk unless I'm with my son. And I just felt like I was just noticing so many things that I had missed before. And I love like the trees. Took a picture with my favorite tree and everything. And so I ended up doing 2 miles, spent over 2 hours there and talked to my family. It was it was beautiful. It was so beautiful, and I was in such a good space. So when I came home, I did one of my ritual baths, which is, what is a ritual bath for me? Purposeful spending of time in water, thinking, it's sort of like a meditation about where I am right now in life. Maybe opening up myself to being in a different space, or just clearing my mind so that really there's nothing there and I'm just in this moment feeling the water. So did my ritual bath, got out, did some journaling, did some more praying, had an hour of silence. I practiced silence, but this time I timed myself. And like the after 40 minutes, I was like, wow, this is hard. Because the silence was no reading, no listening to music, no talking. So I did that for an hour and then read and then basically chilled out for the rest of the day. So around 6:30 was the end of my fast and I had some soup. And it was like, great. It was so great. At the end of all of this, right, I felt like I performed a miracle. I really feel like God was working through me to make this happen, and I did it. And it was incredible. I didn't eat anything for 3 days. I'm so like, that's still like blowing my mind. And I could do this again. Like I could really do this again. So I feel like I'm on level 10,000 Charis. Like I just feel like the most Charis that I could feel in this moment. I just feel really, really good. I feel more social. I feel more energized. I feel more optimistic. I just feel like I can do anything. And right now I feel like there is nothing I cannot do. God is all the way on my side, and I just feel so connected. I feel like so clear about where I am in this space at the ending of 2019, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful, like for this experience, for everything that I've gained from it. I think I'm a gratitude practicer anyway, but I just feel like even more thankful. Like it just feels so true. My life is so beautiful. And there was like nothing that triggered me to like, nothing bad. I just wanted to experience this for myself. And like going from a good life to this experience, making it feel like I have a great life. My life is so amazing and so beautiful. And it's just, it's so good. I won't tell you to fast. Like, if that feels right for you, then do it. Because my video about celibacy, where I talk about like fasting from food, fasting from sex, fasting from whatever, can all be great things. Like I fasted from music before. You can choose like whatever it is that you feel attached to. I think food is a basic need, and so we can probably all relate to fasting from food. I listen, it was amazing. And like I feel like that's the best. Spectacular. Spectacular is the word to describe what my experience fasting was like. And it's so wow, because I was journaling about the whole experience. So day one, when I'm like, I am going to die. Yo, I'm going to die. To now, spectacular, incredible. Incredible. Like, that's it. It's just a mind shift. And it's been incredible. So, if you have fasted, let me know. If you're thinking about fasting, let me know. If you have thoughts on my fast, let me know. Okay? And listen, I'm on 10,000. I'm on Charis 10,000. So, I hope you can feel this energy. Okay? Because I feel like I'm radiating energy. And I feel like sharing it with everybody. So, thank you for watching. And felt my nose.